Papa Podcasts presents Students Teaching Students, a lesson taught by Hilary Ordinario on March 2014. Hi, I'm Hilary, and today I will be showing you how to calculate the doubling time of a population which is related to the subject of geography that is not mentioned in a textbook. What is the doubling time of a population? It is the amount of time for a given population to double based on the annual growth rate. How do you calculate the doubling time of a population? To determine the doubling time of a given population, you divide 70 by the growth rate as a percentage. However, there are certain calculations in order to get the growth rate. Things you'll need: paper, pen or pencil, eraser, and a calculator. We'll start off with an example given the following information. City A has the population of 50,000, 12,000 births, 9,000 deaths, 700 immigrants, and 500 emigrants. First, calculate the birth rate, which is the total births per 1,000 of a population per year. Birth rate equals the number of births over population times 100, which is 12,000 births over 50,000 times 100, and you will get 240 over 1,000. Then calculate the death rate, which is the total number of deaths per 1,000 of a population each year. Death rate equals the number of deaths over population times 100, which is 9,000 deaths over 50,000 times 100, and you will get the answer of 180 over 1,000. With these two calculations, we will be able to calculate the natural increase, which is the total by subtracting the birth rate and the death rate. Natural increase equals birth rate minus death rate, which is 240 over 1,000 minus 180 over 1,000, which is 60 over 1,000. After, we calculate the immigration rate, which is the number of immigrants per 1,000 of a population per year. Immigration rate equals the number of immigrants over population times 100, which is 700 immigrants over 50,000 times 100, which equals 14 over 1,000. Then we calculate the emigration rate, which is the number of immigrants per 1,000 of a population each year. Emigration rate equals the number of immigrants over population times 100, which is 500 immigrants over 50,000 times 100, which then equals 10 over 1,000. Again, with these two sets of calculations, we are able to find the net migration, which is the difference of the immigration rate and the emigration rate. Net migration equals immigration rate minus emigration rate, which is 14 over 1,000 minus 10 over 1,000, which equals 4 over 1,000. Finally, we calculate the population growth rate, which is the value of the natural increase and net migration. Population growth rate equals natural increase plus net migration, which is 60 over 1,000 plus 4 over 1,000, which equals 64 over 1,000. To get the population growth rate in percentage, we do 0.064 times 100, which equals 6.4%. The final step is to do the rule of 70, which is a rule that gives the doubling rate dividing 70 by the population growth rate. In other words, how long until a population doubles. Doubling time of City A would be 70 over 6.4%, which equals 10.9. Therefore, it will take 10.9 years for City A's population to double. This is a geography lesson that consists of mostly math involving a number of steps and calculations to find the doubling rate of a population. I hope this tutorial video was helpful. Thank you.